Hi everyone, we're going to learn to factor trinomials with a degree of 8. It's pretty simple. It's the same as we do with one degree of 2. These we're going to have to factor completely, and so you also need to know the formula for the difference of squares, and it's just a minus b times a plus b. Okay, so we will be using that with these. Okay, so the first one, basically, I'm just going to break this down as x to the fourth, x to the fourth. They're both going to be minus. Now, the reason we do that is x to the fourth times x to the fourth equals x to the eighth. Okay, so now we're going to factor this out. So we're going to do this as 25 times 9. Because negative 25 minus 9 is negative 34. All right, now, to factor completely, we're going to use the sum and difference. Not the sum, but the difference of squares. So this is a squared minus b squared equals a minus b times a plus b. In this case, we have a 4 here. So if I plug this in, my a is x squared, minus 5 squared. So this is going to equal x squared minus 5 times x squared plus 5. Again, my a was x squared. Usually it's x, but this time it's x squared. And my b is 5, and I just plugged it in. The same thing for this one here, x to the fourth. I'm going to have x squared minus 3 squared. And that's going to yield x squared minus 3 times x squared plus 3. And again, that's because my a was x squared and my b is 3. And then technically, we need to put these all together. And we set it to 0 to get x squared minus 5 times x squared plus 5 times x squared minus 3 times x squared plus 3. We'll put the equals 0 there. So this is just factoring. And this would be factored completely. And similarly, we're going to do this one. This one's going to be the same kind of thing. So it's going to be x to the fourth times x to the fourth. They're both minus because this is a positive and that's a minus. And we're going to get, let's see. Let's try 4, about 16 times 9. All right, let's see. The reason I chose that is negative 16 minus 9 is negative 25, but 16 times 9 is 144. So I'm going to use my sum and difference, or the difference of squares, and that's going to be x squared minus 4 times x squared plus 4. And this one's going to be x squared minus 3 times x squared plus 3, just like we did on the first page, or the previous slide. Now, the only difference on this one is I can factor this one even more. This would be x minus 2 times x plus 2 times x squared plus 4, and then I just copy the rest down, x squared minus 3 times x squared plus 3. And that's all. If you're having problems with the difference of squares, I have a simpler video you're welcome to watch. These are more advanced factoring on this video. And that's your answer. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.